Welcome to the fourth verse of the Tao Te Ching with Sovereign Temples. The Tao is empty but inexhaustible, bottomless, the ancestor of it all. Within it, the sharp edges become smooth, the twisted knots loosen. The sun is softened by a cloud. The dust settles into place. It is hidden, but always present. I do not know who gave birth to it. It seems to be the common ancestor of it all, the mother and father of all things. Oh, how can something be empty yet inexhaustible? That is the nature of the Tao, the great mystery. I'm going to encourage everyone, if your higher self says that it could be beneficial for you, to become really present to how empty and spaciousness everything is around you. There's a meditation called japa, and it really connected me to the notion that in music or in language, it is really the spaciousness that actually allows us to have the word, have the tone, because without space and pause, it would just be one confusing and there would be no beginning or end here in this form where things do have the need to begin and end for the density. And just seeing this spaciousness all around you, if we're like, okay, well, how can I apply this to my present day life, the Tao Te Ching, walking the way back home to our own divinity within our hearts, and letting our own heart, everyone's own heart, be the guide versus an outside interpretation. And it is never my goal to be interpreting any of the Tao Te Ching for anyone, but simply sharing in it, and sure, having some discussions to trigger our own consciousness on how we can go back into our heart to be empty, to receive the meaning. But in this space all around us, it's actually like a plasma membrane. In my inner vision, the more active it's become, my third eye, I'm seeing it just like a mother's womb, that the earth, not necessarily that we even need to be in water, but that the environment is all liquid. It's like this slow moving liquid, and even the air has water in it, right? There's water in the air. Some areas are more dry, but there's a lot of moisture in the air too. And that it is in this spaciousness of this womb space of air and space that everything comes from. But thinking about, like, if you open your eyes right now and like you're looking outside, maybe inside your room, it's like the space is actually what has created the nothingness, has actually been the inexhaustible foundation for everything. Spaciousness. That's why in a lot of my meditations too, I always call upon space. And in the Arcturian and Hathor anthology that I'm a student of, it talks about space actually being this conscious being that's in divine service to us all, right? Because ultimately, I mean, if everything's a reflection of the divine, that spaciousness would be the holy womb that just keeps birthing and giving and giving and giving. right? New life that our bodies are a reflection of. That the divine feminine principle is a reflection of the Holy Mother that has this space that's empty, right? The womb that's empty, but it's inexhaustible in its ability to harness nutrients from the body of earth to create a body that then divinity fills, right, with that soul. And just asking yourself, how can you incorporate this notion that the emptiness all around you is actually your abundance versus feeling like there's a lack, which is a viral program to keep us separated and in fear and to block our own prosperity. The Tao is empty, the divine is empty, the way, whatever words you want to use for this verse, the Tao is empty but inexhaustible, bottomless, the ancestor of it all, and you're in it right now. You don't even have to do anything to be in it. You're just in it. You're in the plasma membrane. You're in the amniotic fluid. You're in the spaciousness of the Tao right now. It is hidden, but always present. Within it, the sharp edges become smooth. The twisted knots loosen. The sun is softened by a cloud. The dust settles into peace. It's literally what we witness. Go to a riverbank, see the rocks, how smooth the water. And we are a reflection of it all. The earth is our body is our earth. And can we come back into remembrance? Asking your higher self and your heart to reveal to you the meaning of this verse in your own life, of where you may have forgotten that it is, aka everywhere and everything and everyone. It's always present. The verse again, I do not know who gave birth to it. It seems to be the common ancestor of all, the mother and father of all things. The Tao is empty, yet inexhaustible. Lack is a lie. There is always enough and there is always more coming without our striving or needing for it. My great prayer is that you allow the fourth verse of the Tao Te Ching to be seated in your heart so your heart can give you the meaning of this great verse that can serve you and your highest good for wherever you are in your life right now. And I look forward to journeying with you and the fifth verse on the next video. All my love and light. Namaste.